Your muscles are not all built the same. Type 1 fibers are the slow little endurance workers.
Type 2A fibers are bigger, stronger, and more explosive. And type 2X fibers? Those are the big, angry, fast-twitch goblins.
So if the biggest fibers are the strongest, obviously the smartest way to get huge is to max out every day. Congratulations. You discovered gym logic written by a raccoon with pre-workout poisoning. Yes.
I'm Dr. Jan Cessna, doctor of physical therapy, bodybuilding.
Yes, a 1-rep max creates extreme mechanical tension. That part is true.
Creates that tension for about 2 seconds. That is not a hypertrophy set. That is a strength demonstration with emotional damage. Heavy singles are great for practicing maximal strength. How to express force. Strength says, can you lift it once? But hypertrophy needs repeated hard contractions. Not one heroic rep followed by a 17-minute spiritual crisis. Strength says, can you lift it once? Hypertrophy says, can you make the muscle work to justify more tissue? Now, here is where people get confused. Almost, but no. Your body recruits motor units. This is based on force demand and effort. As a set gets harder, higher threshold units join the fight. So yes, those big fibers still show up. They just arrive at the end of a hard set, instead of being summoned once like a gym seance. The literature keeps pointing to this. For hypertrophy, effort matters. Sets closer to failure generally produce more growth stimulus than easy sets. But that does not mean every set needs to end with you seeing Odin at the cable station. Train close enough to failure to recruit the big fibers. Not so recklessly that your recovery capacity gets thrown into a volcano. A 1-rep max gives you tension, but it gives you almost no volume. A max single is dramatic, but repeated hard sets are where the growth signal keeps getting hammered in. Volume is where a lot of hypertrophy actually gets built. That was adorable. Muscle growth is not impressed by one dramatic rep. It wants repeated, recoverable beatings delivered with technical precision. Hard reps matter. Enough weekly sets matter. Your muscles need a growth signal, not a funeral procession.
Now, can heavy singles be useful? Absolutely. If your goal is strength, skill, peaking, or testing.
But if your entire hypertrophy plan is max effort, low rep grinding every day, you are not optimizing muscle growth. You are just speed running joint complaints.
If your whole plan is daily max effort grinding, the rest of your body tends to file complaints.
Being destroyed is not the same thing as being trained. For growth, use a range of reps. Heavy sets can stay. Moderate sets should probably do a lot of the work. Higher rep sets are useful too, especially when they are hard and controlled. The magic is not the rep range. The magic is hard sets, enough volume, progressive overload, and not training like a wounded rhinoceros. So stop worshiping the 1-rep max like it is the god of hypertrophy. It is a tool, not a religion. Drop your current rep range in the comments. I'll tell you if you are building muscle, or just filing paperwork with your joints.
Sources listed. Because apparently yelling at dumb programming is better with citations.